Hi, it's Redheaded Riding Hood here, red for short. Um, this is difficult. I'm trying to come up with my own little devotions each day, and so I'm running a little bit late today. And I am going live tonight, and hopefully gonna go for a swim today. And I'm going to read to you a verse from Psalm 32, verses 8 through 11. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will guide you with my eye. Do not be like the horse or like the mule, which have no understanding, which must be harnessed with bit and bridle, else they would not come near you. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he who trusts in the Lord, mercy shall surround him. Be glad in the Lord and rejoice, you righteous, and shout for joy, all you upright in heart. I like those verses. This is my baby Bible that I got when 1984. And it's one of the Bibles. I had so many Bibles. It's one of the Bibles I kept because I couldn't keep them all. I had a Joyce Meyer Bible that was the amplified version. I really loved it. It was falling apart, but I was away from God and angry for 2 years, but I feel like slowly God worked in my life and drew me back slowly to Him. But today I was going to talk about sort of build on yesterday's and the law of attraction, and how I saw how similar that was really to charismatic Christian beliefs and the prosperity Bible, and how it's really so simplistic. I got involved with a lot. I went to a Baptist church myself for 25 years when we were in Georgia, and I was raising my 5 kids and brought them to church all the time. My husband, now ex, and I taught at church and everything. I homeschooled my kids, the whole 9 yards. And especially in the homeschooling group, because it was Christian, Middle Georgia Christian home educators. And I met a lot of different Christian denominations. That's where I met my Catholic friends and charismatic friends. And I visited a lot of different churches, especially charismatic churches. I was into Christian contemporary music, so they would have concerts at a lot of different churches, sometimes the charismatic churches and all that. And so I was involved in that whole community. So I learned about a lot of different beliefs. And one of the things with the law of attraction, as in the charismatic church, it's if anything bad happens to you, it's your fault. It's you're thinking on the wrong things. That's what I found similar as I was watching The Secret movie again. I think I actually watched that before, because this was a long time ago, 2006 when that came out, but it was not new when that came out. I was just and as I watched the movie, I was I think I did read this, because that's a conclusion I came to. I was this is just charismatic theology. And it would often be very judgmental. If something happens to you bad, it's because you sinned, or with a law of attraction saying you're dwelling on the wrong thoughts, and it brings you very much shame and like guilt and condemnation. And in Romans 8:1, it says, "There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." And also what I didn't agree with in the charismatic, which the law of attraction is similar to in the charismatic movement, in the charismatic churches, is that you can lose your salvation. To me, that didn't make any sense. And I felt like sort of God had me on this journey, and the first step was, believing like, well, that's not God's character. How could he give you something, then take it away? And it doesn't make sense that you could lose your salvation. And so I didn't believe that, because it's like, if you could, what sin is it? Which sin is it that you do that causes you to lose your salvation? And it just didn't make sense to me. And then as I traveled on and then learned about universal salvation, there were just many steps. God works very slowly, and like, there's a mystery to God too. It's like we can't know. I'd be aware of any movement, and I even found that, in the Baptist church too, that it's like, we have all the answers. We know it all. We will tell you everything you need to know. And if you just follow this, it's cult-like. And so that's what's dangerous about anything, and even any Christian church. It can turn into this cult-like thing where we're all right, you're all wrong. And the funny thing is too about this, my baby Bible, is I had a good friend in my senior year in high school. She gave me this Bible, who was in the Worldwide Church of God. And so I was involved in that. I got involved in that. And that really began my interest in cult and all of that. And it's like any movement, anything can turn into a cult. Like, and that's what the thing did with the Christian nationalism and the cult of Trump. I'll probably put the link to that book below, but I'd like to read more books by Stephen Hassan, because he has other books that he wrote before that on cults, because it's very interesting to me. And it's very helpful information. And so that's another thing with the law of attraction that I think is not good, is that it's very cult-like. And it's not that. Beware of anything that's too simplistic. Beware of anything that's too simplistic, that points at you and it's like, you're doing it wrong. That's why this is happening. And it's just like, there's so many forces at work in the world, and God is a mystery, and we can't know everything. And just beware of that coercive control, that we're all right, everybody else is wrong thinking, and all of that. But yeah, trust God. There's a balance to it, and maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna let you go. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.